got croissants, banana milkshake and an orange juice because today we're going on a trip. The trip's supposed to last 6 hours, so we'll see how I get on with that. But look at the view we've got today of Cephalonia. There's a few nice cruises there. On the opposite side to the port of Cephalonia. Going on a trip today to visit 2 villages. So again, covering up lots of screen because it's supposed to be about 35 today. Right, so this is a view from deck 7, the promenade. The super yachts. Not sure who owns them, but we might find out today. Like we found out Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos was there yesterday, wasn't he? I expect they met up for dinner. And there's Cephalonia. Beautiful. This is the view from the back of the ship. Not too shabby.
Till we go down, I do have a joke to distract you from the way down, and it's about Asos. So there was a bus driver and a priest, and they died, and they deserved to go to hell. So he asked God, why should I go to hell? I'm a man of God, and the driver will go to heaven. And God explained to the priest why. He said, when you have people inside the church, they are all sleeping. And then the driver, when they take people down to Asos, they are all saying, oh my God. See? No matter you do, you go to heaven. Vasilis, yes.
So this is Asos in Kefalonia. Gorgeous lake here. Beautiful. Nice little boats there. Absolutely gorgeous. Water. So clear. menu. Well, some of it anyway. I think I'm going to go for moussaka and Phil, you're going for Greek salad? And this is, what's this called? Fabric. Right, we've just found out it's Fiskardo we're in. Look at that big super yacht. It's just about to go out. We just found out it's a boat that you can charter. Kylie Jenner, yeah. Apparently she's somewhere around with her kids, don't know where. But I think we can't afford to charter that. Moussaka, wedding Greece. Greek salad with a huge bit of feta cheese there. Dips. That's bread. Down the little side streets. Properties for sale, rentals and holiday homes. Wow, look at this one. Look at this boat here. Wow. Lots of restaurants here. What's that one called? Moistrala. It's gorgeous. And that little one there. That's a nice one.
Coffee is very important to the Greeks. We love coffee. The traditional coffees of Greece would be either Greek coffee, which is very similar to the Turkish coffee, and frappe, right? You have heard of frappe? The instant cold coffee. course, nowadays frappe is overrated. People now, they either will drink freddo espresso or freddo cappuccino, but they do not have those kind of coffees back in Italy. Actually, the Greeks were the inventors. The Greeks only took some couple of Italian words to make it more fancy, to make it sound more fancy. The traditional breakfast of Greece contains three things. It contains coffee, cigarette, and aspirin. And we are ready to start today as well. Alright, a very important information. Don't forget any of your personal belongings. It's very likely tomorrow you see them on eBay. Just saying. At this point, I would like for all of us once more to show our gratitude to our excellent driver Vasilis for bringing us safe and sound. Thank you, Billy. You are certainly going to heaven. And I hope that you enjoy the tour, that you learn a few information about our beautiful islands. Maybe you come back for more. We gave you a little bit of a taste of the island. People really need days here to really go around the island and visit the beautiful places that we have. I hope you all the best, that you enjoy the rest of your cruise. From me and from Vasilis, we would like to thank you all for this day. Thank you so much. Thank you.
To eat in the buffet tonight, and it's Chinese night, so that's good because we both love Chinese. As you can see, I've got a big assortment of flavours. Phil's got basically the same as me, with a few differences. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy this. Windy, a little bit choppy today. I'm going to look out for dolphins. Not seeing any always hoping. But yeah, a little bit choppy. Yes, a lot of sea spray. Can't see any other ships. This is on the other side now. It's a lot warmer on this side, but it looks like it's a lot choppier. The waves. Still nice blue sea though. And the sun went. Right, we're ready for the sports quiz. There's not many people here at the moment, so you never know. You might get somewhere. I'll update you when we finish.
No one. That's alright.
7.
11.
Very good.
12. 13. 14. 15. No. 14 there. Did anyone else get 14 or above? No? Alright then, we've got our winner. Do believe was on his own there, so well done. Didn't have any teammates.
So here I am again with another quick catch up. Yesterday we went on a trip to visit 2 villages, one called Asos and one called Fiskardo. Asos was quite a small village, but it was quite pretty. It was on a lake, and the lake was just such a really vivid blue. It was gorgeous. It was quite small. It only had like a couple of souvenir shops, a bakery and a couple of restaurants, but it did have a public toilet, so that was well used by everyone. It was, you had to go down quite a hill in the scorching sun, but once you got there it was definitely worth it. We went back to the coach and then we went to Fiskardo, which is sort of like Saint-Tropez or Monte Carlo or Cephalonia. It's where all the celebrities hang out. And apparently Kylie Jenner was there with her children, but we didn't see her. She wasn't hanging out in the souvenir shops or anything. We had lunch in a restaurant next to the water. It was absolutely beautiful. We decided, seeing as we were in Greece, to have moussaka and a Greek salad, which again was lovely. And then we went for a wander around the shops, and then we had to walk up another hill to get to the coach, again in the scorching sun. On the way back we stopped off at a beach, which is apparently one of the famous beaches on Cephalonia, and we took some photographs there. I have to say, I haven't taken so many photographs as I have on this cruise. It's absolutely beautiful. All the houses, the vivid colours of the flowers, just gorgeous. So yeah, we've taken quite a few photographs. When we got back to the ship, excuse me, we went to the sail away upstairs on the coral bar with the entertainment team. Took a bit of video of that, and then we went down to deck 7 to watch it, Cephalonia pass in the relative peace of deck 7. Then we decided to go upstairs to the buffet because we were too late to go to the main restaurant, and we were still in our shorts and t-shirt and we couldn't really be bothered to get changed. So we went to the buffet, and luckily they were doing a Chinese evening. So yeah, I had a really nice Chinese, but it was really filling. And then we sort of looked at each other and we were like, we are so tired. So we went back to the cabin and we were like, let's just call it a night now. So yeah, we switched off the light and went to sleep, and that was at about 8:30. And to be honest, we didn't wake up till 7 the next morning, so obviously we could have done with it. So this morning we went to the main restaurant for breakfast. I had a P&O full breakfast or big breakfast, whatever it's called, because we're not going anywhere today, but I didn't really enjoy it that much. I think I prefer just to go up to the buffet and pick my own breakfast. But anyway, after that we went for a wander around deck 7, And then we ended up at Brodies, where we took part in a quiz for sports, it was, which Phil was very confident with all his answers, but unfortunately most of them were wrong. I think we got 7 out of 20 in the end. Phil's gone off now to the theatre for another lecture by the man who talked before about military songs or something. So I thought I'd take the opportunity, and I've just done a cabin tour of this cabin. We're going to try, I think, to go to the main dining restaurant for lunch. We haven't done that yet, and see what that is. And then we're going to go upstairs and find a sunbed somewhere. I'm not sure where yet. And Phil can have a swim. And it's black tie night tonight, so getting all dressed up again and back to the main dining room with our guests, all the people that we obviously, you know, share the table with. I don't know if they've missed us yesterday, but hey. And then we're gonna go to the Manhattan to hopefully take part in a quiz and stay there for the lady who did the Lady Gaga tribute act, and now she's going to sing as herself. And then probably pop down to the theatre to watch Tom Ball, the one who came second in Britain's Got Talent. We watched him a couple of nights ago, and we're going to watch him again. He's got a really good voice, so, and he's quite with the audience, he can connect with the audience. So yeah, so that's our sea day. And then tomorrow we've got a scenic drive to Mount Etna. We've been told Mount Etna's been a bit active lately. So hopefully we come back in one piece. So thanks for listening. Thanks for listening to me ramble on. Sorry if I'm getting my words a bit muddled up, but you know, I'm getting a bit tired now. But we've only got tomorrow, and then we're coming back home on Thursday. So I'll speak to you soon. This tie evening number 2. We're relaxing in the Planet Bar before we go for our celebration meal in the restaurant. Phil looking debonair in his black tie outfit, but it's a non-alcoholic gin for him tonight, not, what was it, martini, shaken not stirred. On the wall tonight they've got the Tour de France at the Alps. I suppose they were waiting for the bike. There they come. Look on the bikes. There they are. There they go.
Alright, this is the last call. If anyone that's just joined us, we've got our game show, The Pinnacle, coming up, where you will need one remote.
Right, you've got this, Phil. You've got this. Suited and booted for black tie evening number 2. What's that? And again, ready? Suited and booted for black tie evening number 2. What are you laughing at? Ready? Suited and booted for black tie evening number 2.